so I wouldn't have to face Milan in my own separate war. But I was hoping that Lüneburg would call in her allies, but oh, it did! It did! Yes! I can finally take the Hansa now. Glorious. I don't even want Lüneburg that much. But Bremen I want. And I can do it before dealing with Ming entirely. There is a slight problem though that I'm now at war with Austria, but if France has the cojones to think that they can manage it, I'm sure France can hold their own here. Jake, take a look at the general you just got. Yeah, he's pretty good. But he has no siege. So he's worthless. The trouble is the call for peace that I'm likely to get here, but that's okay. You never did call in Brandenburg. I just hate this. If you say you're going to call someone in, call them in. But let's not have another fiasco with regard to generals and rebels. Jake, after all these wars, don't forget to integrate Poland. Yeah, a lot to try and remember here. This is not where I'm at my best. I'm at my best fighting small wars against impossible odds. Oh, okay, so now Brandenburg did join in. 8 and 6 and 8. That should be just enough. Just hope nobody else gets too involved here. So I need to annex these 3, then Protectorate Ming. Actually, I can Protectorate Ming first and foremost, that's no big deal. You've done good, but let's have you get that good general as well. And have you march over. You be something about a sideliner. Alright, seems like France has this one under control. Even more infantry combat ability can't be bad. Okay, we're encroaching into your lands now. It's time you got out of this war, Utah. Staggering 3% on the war score from that. Where's all this coming from? Nationalism. How can Lithuanians feel nationalistic? Check that shamanism, growing ever bigger. It's a shame about the name, but what can you do? We're only 4 out of 5. We still have the mission to form an alliance with Siberia. I see that as a good thing. However, I should wait until I need the extra Diplo. Because at the moment I'm about to go over. With nothing good to spend it on. I don't consider that something good. I do consider that something half decent though. Let's get our next idea. I don't know what it's going to be though. I think I decided on trade. Do I really have the Diplo power for that? Well, I will. But diplomatic also sounds quite nice. No, I should focus on trade. I've got a glut of military points though. No, military points can be made into buildings. We'll take trade. Oh, goodbye, Aberdeen. Lazy diplomats, Jake. Yeah, they're always lazy. What do you want me to do with them? They're doing the best they can, damn it. Go quality, hell no. See, sooner or later I should do something about Great Britain, but having them around just gives me so much power projection, it'd be foolish to do so. Also, I've been forgetting to establish a new rival. Silly me. Alright, I think now we can get that alliance. Ras Musep says, DDR Jake, watching you for the first time. I'm rather new to the game. Why did you choose Sweden? Because as Sweden, I was one of the only Europeans that could quickly turn Shamanist. And I'm trying to bring Shamanist to Europe. Return them to their roots, you know. Shame we don't get the mission to form a royal marriage with Siberia, but we'll take it anyway. Wish I hadn't. Their person is incredibly old. Let's improve their relations. So also Lumberg down. Lumberg is unfortunately the war leader, so I can't declare my separate peace with them. You've got half decent siege, but you're busy there. You have half decent siege. Let's get you on the Hanseatic case. Unfortunately, I can't do Hansa until I have my claim, and that's still almost a year away. Why no quality, Jake? Because I'm not a firm believer in quality. Waste of an idea group, that's what I say. Right, let's just hope we don't get called for peace for a wee while, because I got stuff to do here. And there goes war, call for peace. Well, it won't be with Brandenburg. Let's get you done. Jake chose Sweden to get plus Diplo reputation with Paradox. Paradox HQ, oh yeah. Okay, Bremen, time to fall. If you need a little artillery convincing, I can help you out there. Yeah, France doing an alright job there. Trouble is, in this war, I'm at war with a bunch of people that I quite want to be in a war with myself. Hold on a second. No, you're in the coalition. Shame. But you're also allied with Busy Scum, Trier, and Holland. Holland is not in the coalition, but I can't sue for peace. Oh, sorry, you're already in the war with me. How about Busy Scum? They're in the coalition against me. And I doubt it, but Trier? I can't declare war because I'm at war with the Emperor. Damn it. I want Rome. I really want Rome. Oh well. Damn, all this mercantilism is so good. 34 is pretty good for Sweden at this point in time. Alright, Bremen down. Bremen, get inside me. Don't know why you have a college, but I suppose we don't need to have anything too special here. It is just an estuary after all. And as for you, Lundberg, you can go as well. No, I never got that claim! What a fool. Well, too late. It's only admin points. Curiously, 180, 347, 180, 347. Okay, just making absolutely sure I wasn't playing the diplomatic defense idea cost. No big deal. Sweden grows ever larger. I can pretty much forget about the rest of these wars, there's nothing I can gain in them. Although that's given me some aggressive expansion worth wiping out. Glad we did that. Yeah, they're ripping me apart over there. Who else really loves that sound effect for shamanism when you select the religious screen? Because I think it's great. Jake, I think you should focus on taking the small countries of northern Germany and taking Italy. Well, that's what I'm doing. Don't know what more you want me to do. I certainly want to take Stettin, but there's a small matter of the coalition, which shall be dispersed shortly. Alright, Nanjing's gone. Surely now, Ming. Surely now. No, we need Guangzhou. Guang wants it to fall as well. We'll try our luck here, though. The beauty of quantity. I just don't have to care about manpower. Not saying it's just a number. It's never just a number, but I don't have to worry about it. They want it done faster. Hey, I make the rules here. There we go. Ming, welcome to Protectorate City. If you can pretty much just return home. Let's get you over to Riga. As for you, I really don't want Ming to be my friend, so let's get rid of them. Goodbye, Coalition. It was nice knowing you, but it wasn't nice knowing you. As for you, GB, come on, we're clearly winning this war. Out you go. On your bike. How about those Albanian ideas? I haven't read up all the ideas that we get. All I know is that Albania is one of them. Okay, bang goes another elector. So Milan would remain the emperor. I really hope that happens. They're getting on a bit at 41. One issue though is that I'm at war with Milan, so I can't declare war on HRE members. I want to expand my holdings in the Antwerp trade node. We almost control a fifth of it, but that's not enough. Not by a long shot. Oh my. I'm a bit bad at this paying attention business. Okay, that's kind of good. Milan is out of there. They're still in the coalition against us, though. But they should change their mind as soon as they can. Milan have left the coalition against us. We can now fight Holland. Oh wait, we're at war with Holland. What am I thinking? Could fight you, but perhaps not. Chomp our way through Bohemia, or we could vassalize Saxony. Saxon ideas. And he doesn't have religious ideas, so I can't just spit him up, chew him up and spit him out. Brunswick, I would have no such problems doing that too, though. It's in an area I don't actually want to have. Not to mention we have a truce. Saxony and I don't have a truce, though. But they're in the coalition. So the question is, who do we chew on next? Yes, yes we do. Wallachia, Alsace, Saxony and Flanders. Milan may protect them, but Milan is outside of the coalition now. Well, there is no time like the present. We already have the claim. Our other cores are coring. See no reason not to. And I don't need to be at peace for anything. Yeah, I'd love to go for the Pope. Allied with Byzantium, Trier and Holland. But I'm going to have a truce with Holland when all is said and done. Yeah, you would want that land. Go away. Let's show them how they will never survive when they are simply set in their ways. So Milan does become war leader. Is that going to be bad for us or not? What can I do to Milan anyway? Couldn't vassalize them anyway, I'm sure. I could take a province and use that to chew my way down into here. It doesn't have greater core creation costs anyway. Jake Francis, Defender of the Faith. Oh yeah, integrating Poland. Well, you know, there's no time. Poland can be integrated once we have more time. Oh wow, -70. I'm gonna need both cannons for this. Send in the cannons, lads. And get that blockade going. Also, he doesn't deserve a fleet. Hold on, why do I have trade ships here? Shouldn't these trade ships be doing something? Like anything? Not that I really need this protected. Nor this. Well, I'll have to consider that, but you folks head... Oh, well, maybe not right there. Let's just take care of Pomerania and be done with it. Right, Nupe, that's a great African place. Oh, great. A lot of people that I wanted to be at war with. I'm currently at war with in this war. But not the Pope. Our core construction on Lüneburg is stopped? Oh, because Saxony has a core on it, okay. Best be remembering that one. Best be remembering that one. I don't want him chewing it down now. But I don't want to engage him without my own cannons. Could bring in some backup, but you're good for stomping all that down. Okay, well, we'll just engage them. Cannons or no cannons. You're not taking back my core there. Yep, you fight a lot worse without cannons. But in the end, we are Swedes. That could easily be a wipe for you. Can't defeat you. At least I can't run away in time. Wow, that's unbelievable that we might actually win that. There's no guarantee of it though. Wow. Unbelievable. Still get away from there. That's also unfortunate. Amazing that light ships would defeat our galleys. Perhaps you are navally minded? Nope, we're just rubbish. Jake, bring more horses. Now, Saxony, you are small enough for us to gobble up in one bite, but it might be prudent for us to vassalize you instead. No, I think maybe we could just annex and release you. Does anybody know if Saxony ever takes religious ideas? Diplomatic, defensive, innovative, offensive, economic, trade. Now, we fairly got wrecked on the high seas there. Saxony, huh? You'll never be able to convert that unless I help you out. However, if I gobble you up and spit you out, then that's going to be gone. Well, I didn't want to have to press this far into Germany, especially considering... Oh no, you do have land that's part of a trade. No, part of the Lubeck trade node. Alright, well, you're getting vassalized. Funny the way things work out sometimes. Yeah, Saxony have cores galore. Yeah, the British will be done soon enough. They're losing this war anyway. The Yellow Mole. If you want to hear the real power of Jake's accent, you ask him to exclaim, "Mushekels." That's, yeah, okay. Well, whatever you say, boss. Alright, at least this time we know Flanders is over there, so we can let them witness our splendor once more. Mushekels. It's a funny one. No, here come the Flanders again. Stupid sexy Flanders. Oh no, he could well be onto us, so let's meet up with the cannon brigade. Ah, what is it with them and attacking our cores? I got time to bleed. Speaking of Flanders, they're involved in this war. Perhaps now is the time to consume them? Antwerp is nice this time of year. Good. It's quite a bit of overextension to choke on, so we'll leave you be for now. The important thing is now that our main attack stack is ready for business, especially with Mr. Piper on duty. Show them what for. Give them no quarter. Saxony do not take religious ever. Thank you for that. I'm sure we have enough men anyway. Good, Milan will remain emperor. Witness my power. Yes, the whole conversion thing's going great. Just great. As for our accepted cultures, it's a bit ugly. Or more than a bit ugly, it's hideous. I can't convert Mongol culture as long as Mongolia exists on the map. Right, I know we don't really need to, but just the very idea that there is this culture, if you can even call it that, over here. No! I've been too slow. This means war. This is why wars start, Spain. Utterly disgusting. How are you in the buildings front? I might feed you some money to help you out with that, actually. Impressive. You managed to take Moldavia. And Milan is making incursions there. Okay. Well, not to worry. Brandenburg will soon be done, and that will free up enough overextension for us to start making moves on Stettin. Jake, how do you stay motivated for the last 150 years? It's such a drag most of the game, because I have a higher calling. I have a goal, and that's really all it takes. Just let those rebs sit and fester for a while. Spreading out the cannons, so they're doing the most, getting the most bang per buck. Jake infiltrate, administrate. Against who? You bother me. How am I even meant to get enough relations with you? That only helps so much. Some people have such aneurysms over my lazy diplomats. They're fine, they're just taking a vacation.